Hi, my name is Leanna Kiser. I'm a student physical therapist. Is it okay for me to do some goniometry measurements on you today?
Yes.
On your arm, upper extremity. We are doing this video for an assignment at school, which would be viewed by my teachers and some students. Is that going to be okay with you today?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're going to start off with wrist flexion. So going to get this lined up. Okay, if you'll bring your arm down as much as you can, or hand down. And that is going to be at about 65 degrees of wrist flexion. So now we're going to do the opposite direction. We'll just keep you here for now. And if you'll bring your arm back as much as you can. Okay, and then I got 80 degrees of wrist extension for that one. Now we're going to do radial and ulnar deviation. So okay, if you'll bring your hand, your thumb close to you, like so, yeah. And that is about 14 degrees of radial deviation, and then we'll go back to neutral. And then if you'll bring your pinky side the opposite direction. And I got 30 degrees there. Let's retake the radial just to be safe. Alright, if you'll bring that as far as you can. And this time I got 22 degrees. And then now we're going to do the thumb MC or CMC flexion. So I'm going to have your hand palm up. And then if you'll keep it as close, your thumb as close to the side of your palm. So we're at 40 degrees to start with, and if you'll bring your thumb across your palm. And we went to 26 degrees. So going from 40 to 26, that's going to be a 14 degrees. And then now we're going to start neutral again. And we're at 40 again, so I'm going to have you bring it away from your palm as far as possible. And from 40 to 64, that's another, that's going to be 24 degrees. And then now we're going to do thumb or CMC abduction, so palm like this. Okay, so if you'll just bring your thumb like so forward. And then that is going to be 55 degrees of thumb CMC abduction. And then now I'm going to have you scoot to the edge of your seat, and we're going to do shoulder flexion, some shoulder stuff in general. Okay. Okay, so if you'll bring your arm straight out in front of you as high as possible. Okay, that is 180 degrees of flexion. So now we're going to go in the opposite direction. And if you'll bring your arm straight back as far as you can. And you're good to relax. And that is going to be 66 degrees of extension. And then now we're going to do, if you'll just face this way a little, we're going to do abduction, so that's out to the side. Just move this to get an accurate measurement. Okay, if you'll bring it out to the side as far as you can. And up. Okay, that's 175 degrees. And then we're going to do forearm pronation and supination. So, I'm gonna get it down like so to be able to get a good measurement. Okay, so you can scoot back in your seat again, and yeah, keep the arm like that. For supination, I'm gonna have you bring your arm to face straight up. Your palm of your hand, I mean. And that is 80 degrees of supination. Now we're going to go back to that position, and you're going to go the opposite direction. Okay, and then that was another 80 degrees, and that was pronation. And now we're going to get you laying down. Let's do this. And I'm going to have your arms supported out just like that. Okay, if you'll just bring your hand straight down for me. Okay, you can relax. That was 66 degrees of internal rotation. Now we're doing external rotation, and you'll go the opposite direction. And that was 90 degrees of external rotation. And then now we're going to do elbow flexion and extension. So, yeah. Okay, if you'll bring your arm as much forward as you can, or in. You can relax. That's 140 degrees of elbow flexion. And then we're going to go back to neutral. Are you able to extend your arm any further, your elbow?
No.
Okay, that is 0 degrees of elbow extension.